gallon of milk is as easy as going to the store and picking out what kind you want. But do you know where milk comes from? To learn more about where milk comes from, we've come to Neyer's Dairy Farm.
Let's check out the cows.
Let's go.
Right now.
So a female cow is just called a cow, and a male cow is called
a bull.
bull. Okay.
So a cow's got to have a calf to keep on producing milk. So once a year, they're just like humans. They have a 9-month gestation period. And, just like people, their health and their milk production depends upon how well we feed them. So we have nutritionists that do a ration for our cows.
Okay.
So every time that these animals are getting fed, they eat better than us. I'll eat probably close to 100 pounds worth of that feed a day, and drink anywhere from 30 to 50 gallons of water at a time.
Oh, wow.
It's just like people. The better health, the better conditions you live in, the better off they are. Example of it: some cows, whatever reason, lose their sight or have bad eyesight, and they'll buddy up. They'll follow the other one around, and it's sort of an odd relationship, but they'll sort of take care of each other. But it's not uncommon. They'll come through the parlor at the same time. You also see them all in the same proximity to each other. But our milk gets picked up every other day or every day, depends upon the route. That milk will go up to the dairy. Our milk also goes up to Everett and Liberty Dairy, who packages milk for minors. So most of our milk is ending up probably in one of the local minor stores.
Okay.
Here. Generally, their goal is to have that milk picked up from the farm and in the store within 48 hours.
Oh.
So you get product that's fresh and ready to consume, and they go through the process of pasteurizing it and knocking out any possible contaminants that might be in there. You hear some people brag about the raw milk. Raw milk is fine, but there's always a chance that there's some bacteria or something in there that could infect you. The reason why we quit drinking raw milk is because the tank that we bought was so big and the valve was so big at the bottom that we couldn't dip out a gallon at a time, so we just started buying it in the store. And after I got my taste for that, I couldn't go back to the raw milk.
So there's quite a bit of is there like a texture or
it's
only
a texture
flavoring?
because all the fat is in there.
Okay.
See, they take off the cream and the butter fat. That just sort of, if you ever see raw milk there, after about an hour or so, it'll start to separate. That top stuff is the butter fat and the cream that they use for cream, for cheese, ice cream, butter. They take that off in the process and use that for that. But if you got to shake up raw milk if you're going to drink it, because otherwise it's going to have a real weird texture to it. A little lumpy.
So how long does the milking process take?
Per cow, you're talking about between 5 and 10 minutes. For our parlor there, we're able to run about 100 cows through there now. Wipe them off, turn on the milker and hang it. It's a real gentle vacuum, but there's a device in there up there that pulses the air down to the milk pump, and actually will squeeze the udder just like you would with your hand. You see that this just has a nice suction on there. It isn't very aggressive. It doesn't hurt the cow. So it'll take a little bit of coaching to get them into gear. We also have a couple of little devices that we use in case, so that way they don't kick the person that's working or hurt themselves in here, that we use so that they won't raise their leg up and catch you.
Each cow produces approximately 8 to 10 gallons of milk per milking cycle.
Yeah, the milk will travel down into here to pipeline that makes a circle around in here. It's all gathered up right down here in this jar, and then it's pumped into our bulk tank in the other room where it's refrigerated down to about a temperature between 40 and 35 degrees. It ends up in this tank, or this tank here. Right now we're mainly just using this tank. It can hold up to 6,000 gallons worth of milk. But every day or every other day, our milkman will come in, pick this up, deliver it directly to the dairy, and